So yeah, this time I'm doing Preston docks. I'll be walking about 5 miles. Yeah, I do this walk multiple times every week. Thought I'd record it. Yeah, it's got some history as well. Late 1800s, if I remember correctly. Closed in 1970s. Yeah, this was all built up. Track lines everywhere. Not anymore. Like most places in the UK that used to have industry. But no, this should be a short one. An hour and 20 to walk it, 5 miles. You'll through some of the old maps. And it's surprising how little amount of bridges this place had. Like one point in time, from Preston to Penwitham, there was one bridge. What seems crazy when there's so many now. A lot of them are pedestrian, but no, it's still quite industrialized, I guess. Mainly to do with like car dealerships and stuff. Compared to what it used to be, like I said, tracks everywhere. There is one track still here, but it's rarely used. A steam train that comes, I think it's on the weekends, that you can book it in, or it's like a train museum kind of thing. But no, like how deep. Like the tide comes up quite high compared to this. Like you could see on the bridge, like maybe 2-3 meters. So the tides have massive variance in height. But no, the crazy thing I found, the history of this place, like the docks, it used to be connected to Penwitham, what's just on the other side. So what ends up happening was, for them to make the docks, they had to divert the river. At the moment, I think it's just around that corner. Like the river used to continue and then hit roughly where the docks is and then go back around. So technically the river is within Penwitham now. Oh, it's not, but with the diversion. Because there used to be like a Penwitham marsh. It was like marshland. Well, convenience of making the docks, they decided to divert it. But no, you can tell it's very man-made with all the rubble and bricks everywhere. Not bricks, more just old construction material, I would say. But no, now, like I was saying before, nowadays it's more just housing. Docks is not even used. It's like a marina now, luxury boats. Not like a crazy big marina. Like I say all the time, there's lovely paths and walks everywhere in this country. When I started, well, it's Preston, isn't it? So like you'd expect, built up city. Like it is, but you go 5-10 minutes following the river and there's nothing. Or very little. Like if you go on the other side, I've done that plenty of times as well. You walk for say a mile, it's farmland. I guess that is Penwitham. But no, at one point in time, I was quite lazy and overweight. And this walk here that we're gonna do helped me a lot. So to lose the weight, I decided that I was gonna force myself to walk 5 miles a day. But now I'll take you to the end of the dock, show you the view from the mouth of it, and then we'll continue a little bit further around it. And then do a loop, so the edge of the dock the whole way. So a bit of a different walk than last time, but enjoyable nonetheless. But no, it's surprising how much this gets used. Peak time, busy as anything, on a weekend say. Like today isn't a weekend, so it's a lot quieter. I thought it was not the best of ideas at peak time to come here, because I'd be having to change sides and bikes and people, and kind of the reason why I'm on the side of the path. I'm so used to having people go whizzing past that I don't want to get hit. Like I find that funny with public footpaths like this. It's like a free-for-all. There isn't like a set rules for people. Like I tend to stick to the left as I'm walking in this direction, and on the other direction I'll be doing a right on the right side. Crazy thing is the amount of times I've been in that river. We do, as a friendship group, we do like cliff jumping and stuff. And back there on like the bridges and the wall, you can do some like flips and tricks and stuff. What's quite enjoyable. Muddy river though. Probably shouldn't, because I swear there's like agricultural runoff and sewage runoff. Don't think I've got ill from it so far. But no, in summer it's so like soupy. Like you're warm and nasty. You go down like maybe half a foot and you can't see anything. It's like coffee. Water in the docks is bad. It's got like blue-green algae. So in certain times of the year it blooms and it stinks, and you can see it on the edge of the docks. You might be able to see it this time. But if it gets churned up, mixes together, you don't really get to see it as much. It's normally summer. I guess that's because of the light. Actual dock work here now is maintenance on other boats. Like they come here and they clean them, and I think they paint them here as well sometimes. Not like when it was at its peak. Well, yeah, we would mainly use boats instead of lorries, wouldn't we? So we didn't have lorries. So all the boats used to come, drop off the cargo for the industry. Well, yeah, we had like mills that needed to be, import and export. It's actually surprisingly deep. Like half the time it's just a mud. Like there's a small channel that goes down to the gates where the boats have to follow, because if they go too far in, they get stuck in the mud. Also, it stinks because of the baking mud in the sun. Saying that, down here, the amount of people that fish is quite a lot. Same most of the time, probably. Have a look. Saying that, with it being a weekday, I doubt they're going to be there. But now I always think about the amount of people, amount of effort what went into building this dock. From the looks of it, it was 80 to 90 years it was open. I always think about, for the people that built it, what do they think of it now? Well, I guess that's with any industry. The amount of effort went into building like canals, how much it's changed. Yeah, it's going to be windy. I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear me, but I want to show you anyway. We'll go right to the end of the dock. Look out. For myself, I've walked both sides now, pretty much the whole way. So one way down to, well, Blackpool, one way to Southport. Yeah, you can see the mud on this side. Damn. You always get junk coming up the river as well. Yeah, look at all that. Yeah, terrible. But where else is it going to go? That's one thing I think about as well. How far has that travelled? Like how far up the river has it come? And you get like whole trees come down. Like, you probably ought to see them on the other side. Reminds me of Lancaster, because that has a lot of mud as well. Well, no, saying that, I guess most rivers do. Yeah, it's not bad view. It's quite a good day again. But yeah, Southport is that way, and then Blackpool and that is that way. Well, I'm gonna continue. There's some ducks down there echoing. Yeah, the amount of like footballs and stuff you get here as well, it's crazy. At one point, it was like all the way, well, not all the way, but like up to like here of just driftwood. Yeah, there must have been like 10, 15 balls in there. I guess there's a high tide, it picks it all up from the banks. Ooh. It's right. Oh, funny. But yeah, you get like small estates now that are built up like that, where there used to be abandoned buildings and warehouses for the docks. Knock them all down, put some new builds. Well, it makes sense, I guess, for them, it makes money. Surprised that not more of it's done. I guess there is a track line right here that we're gonna have to walk across. A steam train that comes open every Sunday, I'm pretty sure, and maybe Saturday. Oh yeah, it has to be Saturday. Uses this line to pretty much where we started and then back and forth. It's quite a nice train. It looks good. Has quite a few carriages, steam everywhere. So yeah, my plan is to do like a figure of 8. So we've done the opening of the dock. Now we're gonna go across the bridge, go right down to the bottom, and then come back up. I swear they've cleaned this path compared to the other ones. Like there's nothing on it. Actually, I'll give it that. Around the docks is maintained quite well compared to other places I've been where they let nature take it back. Because I'm pretty sure this part and the Guild Wheel, or a lot of it, was done in 2012. It's lasted a while. Obviously the trees are pushing up parts of the path, but can't get away from that. The weird thing is the amount of times I've walked this and I've only seen this bridge move 2 or 3 times. Like it completely opens, because I'm going to be walking into the wind I think now. Well, there's not much to it. Just housing, Niagara Flats. I read up that there was a nightclub. So yeah, back in the 70s and 80s, yeah, there was a boat on here. That was a nightclub. Yeah, you do get quite a few runners as well. Well, I guess it's because of the distance. Like fully around it, I think it's 1.5 mile. So if you're doing, a 5K, you can judge it just perfect. We have got some boat, but nah, like I said earlier, it's mainly just retail. So you've got like B&M, Morrison's, DFS, Halfords, that kind of thing. We're gonna see it, so we could walk past it, but I don't know if you can tell how green that is from here. It's grim. Tends to be worse at the end that we're going to now, because I think the top layer gets pushed because of the wind and that. So at night it's good as well, because with all the lights here, it's not pitch black. So if you're doing running or walking, it's an easy walk. But yeah, the amount of flats around here, quite a few. I'm pretty sure I looked at pricing, I think about a year ago, and they were about 150 grand for like a 2-bed. Not the cheapest, but not the most expensive. Depends if you work in Preston. Like from here, you are kind of out of the way, and to travel into the centre of Preston, depending if you're cycling, walking, car, 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive it in the morning though. Preston can be quite busy. But no, yeah, with the blue-green algae, I think we got quite lucky. The weather recently has been quite bad with wind and rain, so I think most of it has been churned up. Because at this end, with the wind and that, you have to hold your breath sometimes. But no, the docks is a nice place. I like it. It's just the amount of car dealerships is ridiculous. This side's busier, more people, because it's so close to the shop and where you can park. We'll see it in a minute where there's a load of people. They get McDonald's, go to the car park facing the docks, and just eat their lunch. Yeah, it's too busy for me. I tend to prefer countryside than this. So yeah, there used to be a pub at the end of this, where there is now an old folks home. Can't remember how many years back it got burnt down. Because I walk so fast, I tend to like snake my way through people, like carving a river. But no, like here, no matter what time it is, I swear people eat their mackies. Oh, and you can see the blue-green algae down here. It's very bright. Don't know how well the camera will pick it up. In person, it is grim. One where the pub used to be was here. Not anymore. It would have been interesting to see this at its heyday, with all the boats and trains, industry. But it would have been a very noisy place, very dirty place. Like you can tell how the bridge moved, because that side will come over and then it like opens up. You can probably tell we were just on the other side last time. With it being a short walk today, I'll focus on that. Average person burns about 100 calories per mile. If I'm doing 5 miles, it's about 500 calories. 500 calories in an hour and 20, not bad. Yeah, you can tell on the banks on there that it's all man-made. Looking at it, I'm guessing all the industry, mainly the import and export, would go further inland. So Blackburn, Lancaster. Oh no, Lancaster has its own river, but not more that direction. Leeds kind of direction from here. The only thing I can think of is mainly mills, cotton mills, quarries, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't done my research on it. Coal, maybe? Yeah, that makes sense. But no, it's surprising how many track lines get converted into public footpaths now. I think we've lost a large portion of it all over the country. It's not needed. I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. Some dogs. Oh, yeah. Hi. Zooming. Yeah, I love dogs, me. I'm so fun, mate. So happy all the time. I guess that's pets in general. Don't really think of like lizards and snakes being happy, but no, cats, dogs, definitely. I bet quite a lot of people use this to go to work. Off the road, cycling, you can pick up some speed. You have to watch out for people, but it's better than being on the main road. In a sense, it's like a park, isn't it? It's just a very long one. I think very thin. There's benches just dotted around, decent amount of views. Saying that, I'd still go to the other side, like Penwitham. It's quieter. Well, there's no reason to be on there unless you're dog walking or you live around there, so the path's wider, you can go down to the bank a little bit easier. But no, I've done I haven't ran that much, but I used to use the benches from this side to the other side as we go further down, like checkpoints. So I'd start running here, get to the other end, run back, get to this end, run, back and forth as far as I possibly could. Wouldn't do very far, like running isn't my thing, but it's all fitness, isn't it? As much as possible. Always trying to improve. The boats used to come up to here, kind of dock, unload onto the trains, and then continue further inland, or vice versa. So trains come down, unload onto the boats that are sat here, and they'll go across to, wherever. Like, I'm pretty sure some boats went to Ireland. You can see Preston from here, some of the big buildings. Surprising as well, off topic from what we were talking about, how many homeless people actually live in here. Not this time of year. You see tents and setups. I joke. I could probably see myself doing that, camping and bivvy bagging. I travel all over the country. I have done like Cornwall coast, walk 25 miles, bivvy bagged, walk 25 miles, bivvy bagged, and then just kept doing that. I think the longest I did that for was 6 days. That was the Land's End, I'm pretty sure, when I did that part. So no, I did the hardest one I've done, Ayr to Carlisle. So I walked over the hills. It's a challenge. That one I did a lot more distance as well. I think I was aiming for 30 to 35 miles a day. Sleep was a big problem. Like a few of the days I got really bad sleep. I was like a zombie walking around. It's not like I'm forced to do it. I do it for fun. I always say, you only remember the positives and the unique things of a walk, not the hardship. So yeah, your knees may hurt, your ankles, your muscles. Give it a week or two, you'll forget about that, and you'll just remember about the good times. Well, I'm hoping to take the camera. So like the 2 walks I've done so far is not really that crazy. It's more just, I know what they were going to be like. The spontaneous part of walking is very nice, but I don't want to get into trouble or stuck somewhere, or battery runs out and I'm halfway through a walk. It's better if I know what I'm doing, know what to talk about, because if I know, like with this walk, I've done no planning. I've left my house and started walking. With other walks, I've had to, like the last walk, I get the map out every so often. I need a plan, I need to make sure that I'm not getting lost, pacing myself, where am I gonna eat, is there a shop? There's so many different factors you need to think about. With this, I walk, I talk, and that's it. That's all I have to worry about. Especially if you add camping, because then you've got to think about battery. Cameras have a battery, phone has a battery. Obviously you just get a battery bank. As I keep saying, it's another layer on top of what you're already doing. And the harder and harder you make it, the more likely it is to fail. I should get more confident doing this and do more exciting, more inquisitive, and like I've already thought about doing some abandoned buildings. I say that, I was there, I was at one the other day. The time period that I was there, it was quite dark, so camera made no sense to record it because you'd see nothing unless I had a light, I guess. I think that would be quite a short video though. Most abandoned buildings are quite small. At the end of the day, I've done 2 videos. I'm just getting started. So there's gonna be mistakes. There's gonna be things I can improve. Like I already have from the first one. That building in front of us, I'm pretty sure is some sort of like cadets thing. I see them doing marches, like sea cadets maybe, or something like that. Like I said, it's a short one, but it's one I do on a regular basis. So I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I feel odd saying, but if you like it, like it. If you have something to say about it, leave a comment. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off now, so see ya.